You know how almost everyone dreams of not worrying about money anymore? But according to Achieve, the leader in digital personal finance, only about 1 in 10 rich Americans actually say they're living that dream. So what's the secret that the rest of us are missing? Well, to uncover this secret, we have to take a look at billionaires' life like Warren Buffett to see what they are doing different and how did he start. Believe it or not, Buffett was once knocking on doors, selling sodas, newspapers, and gum. He wasn't born rich. He made his own money 1 penny at a time by delivering 500 newspapers a day. Buffett says the big difference between people who make it big and those who don't boils down to habits. Yes, habits. It's not about cutting out all the fun stuff. It's about swapping bad money habits for good ones. Buffett's big on this. You can't just get rid of bad habits. You got to replace them with better ones. So when we think about why only a few people achieve financial freedom, it's often about the daily choices we make. Buffett's life shows us that you don't have to live large to be rich. The secret formula for achieving financial freedom is about the simple, smart choices we make every day. So let's check out how to change not-so-great money habits with some good ones, just like Buffett did. Who knows? In 6 months, you might just be a step closer to that dream, to be financially free. All right, the first habit or secret you need to take care of is smart spending. Now, I know what you're thinking. Smart spending? That's basic. But it turns out over 65% of people out there are scratching their heads when it comes to spending their dough wisely. It's a bit ironic, isn't it? Here we are, dreaming of financial freedom, yet stumbling over the basics. Warren Buffett, the master of making money work hard, often points out a curious habit of ours, daydreaming about spending money we haven't even earned. It's like counting chickens before they hatch, but with cash. Buffett suggests a little trick to snap us back to reality. Before you whip out your wallet for that shiny new purchase, stop and think about it in terms of your sweat and time. Ask yourself, how many hours would I need to work to pay for this? Let's say you're eyeing a brand new Tesla that costs at least $40,000, but your monthly take-home is around $4,000. Do the math. Is that Tesla really worth 10 months of your life considering all the hours you'll toil away? This perspective might just make you think twice. And if you're still set on that Tesla, maybe it's time to hustle for additional sources of income rather than draining your savings. Buffett doesn't stop there. He drives home the importance of planning for every cent you earn and spend. It doesn't matter if your bank account is overflowing or just getting by. Without a plan, your money will slip through your fingers like sand. Buffett quips, "The problem with $1 million is that it's a lot of money. You have to keep track of it or it will just disappear and you won't even know where." It's almost laughable how $1 million can vanish into thin air. But without smart spending habits, it's a harsh reality. So, what's the takeaway? Before you splash out on that next big thing, pause and calculate the real cost in terms of your precious time. This simple yet powerful habit can transform the way you view money and help you prioritize what truly matters. Next, here's another secret formula for achieving financial freedom. Putting your money to work. Yeah, you heard that right. It's not about hoarding your cash in a piggy bank or under the mattress. It's about making that money hustle for you, just like you do for it. Now, before you start picturing your dollars with tiny, hard hats going off to work, let's break this down. Keeping your cash stashed away might feel safe, but here's the kicker. Thanks to inflation, that money is slowly losing its punch. Imagine saving up for a fancy bike that costs $100 today. But next year, because of inflation, that same bike costs $105. Your $100 isn't going to cut it anymore. That's inflation for you. Sneaky, right? Warren Buffett says it plain and simple. Your money needs to do more than just sit around. It needs to grow. Sure, popping your savings into a bank account is a step up from the piggy bank because it earns a little interest. But here's the thing. If that interest is just limping along and can't outrun inflation, you're not really getting ahead. To really grow your wealth, you've got to dive into the world of investing. Now, I can almost hear you saying, "But I don't know the first thing about investing." And that's perfectly okay. Nobody expects you to turn into a stock market whiz overnight. The key, according to Buffett, is to start learning. And you don't need to sign up for some pricey finance course to do that. In this day and age where scrolling through Facebook or Instagram is like a morning ritual for many, why not swap out just 10 to 20 minutes of that screen time for something that could actually pad your wallet? Start with the basics. Watch the news, follow the stock market, see what the big companies like Facebook and Google are up to. With returns from stocks of tech giants averaging around 30% a year, that's not chump change we're talking about. Becoming a future millionaire isn't about making a wild dash to invest in stocks tomorrow. It's about taking the time to understand how investing works. It's about getting comfortable with the idea that your money can and should earn more money. And sure, investing comes with its risks, but with the right knowledge, you can learn to navigate these waters wisely. So, as you continue piecing together the secret formula for achieving financial freedom, remember, making your money work for you is a crucial step. It's not just about saving. It's about investing those savings wisely. Start small, educate yourself, and gradually you'll see your financial freedom horizon coming into clearer view. Who knew that swapping a bit of social media time for financial literacy could be such a game changer? Moving on, the next secret formula for achieving financial freedom is all about working in unusual conditions. Buffett, a man who's no stranger to the billionaire club, has a somewhat quirky habit that might raise a few eyebrows. Believe it or not, he prefers to mull over global market trends with a side of fries at McDonald's rather than from the comfort of an upscale office. There's a method to his madness, though. Buffett believes that to solve big problems, and let's face it, making money often involves solving problems, you need to see things from a fresh perspective. It's about breaking away from the norm, and where better to do that than in the bustling, everyday world of a fast food restaurant? This approach is grounded in the belief that stepping out of your usual environment can spark creativity and lead to breakthrough ideas. Take Albert Einstein, for example. Back in 1905, Einstein wasn't tucked away in some fancy lab when he penned 4 papers that would turn the world of physics on its head. No, he was working a day job at the Swiss Patent Office. It was this change of scenery that allowed him to break free from conventional thinking and redefine our understanding of space, time, and matter. Buffett urges us to be curious, to explore unfamiliar territories, and to absorb knowledge that's off the beaten path. It's about combining ideas from different fields, seeking out obscure sources, and studying what no one else has bothered to look at. That's how you come up with something new, something valuable that sets you apart from the crowd. This ties back to our quest for financial freedom. It's not just about how you spend or invest your money, it's also about how you approach the very act of making it. By stepping out of your comfort zone and working in conditions that aren't the norm for your field, you open yourself up to a world of unique ideas and opportunities. Buffett himself is a testament to the power of unconventional thinking. Despite his wealth, he's known for his simple lifestyle and his unconventional approaches to investing and business. This mindset has not only made him one of the richest men in the world, but also a symbol of financial wisdom. All right, moving forward to the next secret formula for achieving financial freedom, this is super crucial, but often gets overlooked: personal development. Neglecting to invest in yourself is something a lot of poor people do, and guess what? It doesn't lead them to the treasure chest of financial freedom. Warren Buffett, a guy who's pretty much the Yoda of the financial world, says the smartest investment you can make isn't in stocks, gold, or even Bitcoin. It's in yourself. Upgrading your skills, diving into quality education, and just becoming a better version of you. These are the real game changers that can skyrocket your income. Now here's the deal. Employers are on the hunt for people who know their stuff. They don't have the time or patience to hold someone's hand through the basics. They want someone who can hit the ground running. And if you're that person, they're willing to pay top dollar for your expertise. It's kind of like showing up to a marathon with supercharged sneakers. You're already ahead of the game. And if you're thinking of achieving financial freedom, then you have to steer your own ship as a self-employed boss. Knowing the ins and outs of business is key. It's not just about having a great idea. It's about understanding how to bring that idea to life and make it profitable. Your knowledge and skills are like your secret stash of gold coins. No one can take them away from you. They're yours to keep, grow, and cash in on. Investing in yourself is the cornerstone of the secret formula for achieving financial freedom. It's not just about making money, it's about making yourself into someone who can make, manage, and multiply money effectively. Whether it's picking up a new skill, diving deep into books, or taking courses that challenge you, every bit adds up. So take it from Buffett. Don't neglect personal development. It's the fuel that'll rocket your journey to financial freedom. After all, the more you learn, the more you earn. And who knows? The next skill you pick up could be the key that unlocks a whole new world of opportunities. Next, we need to get rid of the trap of credit cards. Now, don't get me wrong, credit cards can feel like a lifesaver. They're like that friend who spots you cash when you're in a pinch. But here's the twist. Not all friends come with good terms, and credit cards? Well, they can be that friend who lends you money but then charges you an arm and a leg in interest. It's like this. Credit cards are super convenient, right? They let you snag that must-have item even when your bank account says, nope. But the catch comes with the interest rates. If you're not on top of your payments, the amount you owe just balloons. Warren Buffett suggests sitting down with a calculator to see how much you're really spending on credit card interest each year. The number might just knock your socks off. Buffett's advice is crystal clear. Cut out credit card splurging from your budget. It's a twofer. You stop spending money you don't have, and you save a bundle that could be put towards something way more valuable, like beefing up your skills or knowledge. And speaking of spending on things you don't need, it's easy to get caught in the dazzle of new tech. Consider this. Is your current gadget doing the job just fine? If yes, then why fork out a heap of cash for a new one? Warren Buffett, despite having more money than most of us can even dream of, sticks to functional technology. If what he has works well, he's not rushing out to replace it with the latest model. There's a lesson there. If the richest man in the world doesn't need the newest tech toy, maybe we don't either. So, this secret formula for achieving financial freedom involves getting smart about credit card use and resisting the constant temptation of upgrading to the latest tech. It's about making decisions that keep more money in your pocket, not just today, but far into the future. This way, you're not just saving money. You're also building a mindset that values substance over flash, which, let me tell you, is priceless in the long run. Next in our exploration of the secret formula for achieving financial freedom, let's talk about a temptation that trips up many, the lure of splurging on clothes. Ever notice how the world's wealthiest folks, like Warren Buffett, keep it simple when it comes to their wardrobe? Yep, there's a lesson there for all of us aiming to escape the grip of financial strain. Here's the thing about clothes. While it's tempting to chase after flashy, expensive brands, at the end of the day, they're just fabric. Paying a premium just to flaunt a famous logo on your chest? That's where many of us get sidetracked. The truth is, the stores are brimming with alternatives that look just as sharp, feel just as comfortable, and most importantly, don't drain your wallet. Incorporating this mindset into your lifestyle is a vital component of the secret formula for achieving financial freedom. It's about recognizing that true style isn't about the labels you wear, but the financial wisdom you carry. Opting for simplicity over extravagance in your wardrobe isn't just a fashion statement. It's a declaration of independence from the constant, often unnecessary spending that can hold back your financial growth. So, next time you find yourself eyeing an expensive piece of clothing, ask yourself, is this purchase going to bring me closer to my financial goals? Or is it merely feeding a fleeting desire for status? Remember, every dollar you don't spend on that must-have designer item is a dollar you can invest in your future. Be it through savings, investments, or personal development. By focusing on what really matters and letting go of the urge to splurge on clothes, you're not just curating a more thoughtful wardrobe, you're also weaving the fabric of a financially secure future. That's the beauty of integrating this principle into the secret formula for achieving financial freedom. It's about seeing beyond the immediate allure of brands and recognizing the lasting value of financial wisdom and restraint. Next habit is about saving money properly. It sounds straightforward, but there's a twist in the approach that can make all the difference. Warren Buffett puts it simply yet profoundly. Don't save what's left over after spending. Spend what's left over after saving. This shift in mindset is crucial. To make saving a no-brainer, consider setting up an automatic deduction from each of your paychecks. This way, a portion of your income goes straight into savings before you even have a chance to spend it. Additionally, using budgeting apps or programs to track your spending across different categories can be a game changer. It gives you a clear picture of where your money is going, helping you to adjust and prioritize saving. Buffett's golden rules: never lose money. Rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1, might sound like common sense at first glance. After all, who intentionally sets out to lose money? Yet the depth of this advice lies in its emphasis on minimizing risk. It's about being cautious with your financial choices to ensure that you're not jeopardizing what you need for what you merely want. The difference between successful people and truly successful people, according to Buffett, lies in the ability to say no. The truly successful individuals are those who can say no to almost everything that doesn't align with their goals or poses unnecessary risk. This selective focus is key to accumulating and preserving wealth. Integrating this habit into the secret formula for achieving financial freedom involves more than just setting aside money. It's about cultivating a mindset that prioritizes saving over spending, values stability over uncertainty, and understands the power of a well-considered no. By adopting this approach, you're not just saving money, you're building a foundation for a secure, financially free future. Remember, achieving financial freedom is not about the income you earn, but how you manage, save, and invest that income. It's about making smart decisions that protect and grow your wealth, ensuring that you're not just surviving but thriving financially. So, as you navigate your financial journey, keep Buffett's wisdom in mind. Prioritize saving, minimize risk, and be selective with your yeses. This disciplined approach is a crucial component of the secret formula that leads to financial freedom. All right, next is an intriguing piece of advice that might seem a bit counterintuitive at first glance. Don't keep all your money in a bank account. Have some in cash. Now, coming from Warren Buffett, a man whose fortune is a staggering $136.6 billion as of 2024, this advice demands our attention. Buffett's company, Berkshire Hathaway, keeps a hefty $20 billion in cash on hand. To the casual observer, this might seem like an odd strategy. After all, the general mantra of personal finance is to invest your money, not stash it away where it's not working for you. The logic is clear. Money under the mattress, or in a low-interest account, isn't growing. It's not being put to use in investments that could yield returns. However, this approach is precisely what helped Buffett's company weather the storm during the 2008 financial crisis. Buffett likens cash for a business to oxygen for the body. It's something you don't think about until you don't have it. In times of financial turmoil or unexpected downturns, having cash on hand can be a lifeline. Incorporating this secret formula for achieving financial freedom doesn't mean hoarding all your savings in cash or shunning investments. Rather, it's about finding a balance. It's recognizing the importance of having readily accessible funds for emergencies or unexpected opportunities. So while it's crucial to invest and make your money work for you, it's equally important to maintain a cash reserve. By following Buffett's example and keeping a portion of your assets in cash, you're not just safeguarding your financial health, you're ensuring that you have the flexibility and security to navigate the ups and downs of your financial journey. This strategy is a vital part of the secret formula that leads to financial independence and peace of mind. Next you need to take care of is a perspective that's all too often overlooked. Thinking in terms of decades, not months. Buffett warns against the temptation of chasing quick wins. Instead, he champions the idea of building strength and confidence over a lifetime. Don't chase the quick buck, he advises, highlighting the importance of patience, discipline, and time in the journey to financial success. It's a reminder that, despite our best efforts and talents, some things simply cannot be rushed. Buffett's analogy is as humorous as it is enlightening. You can't have a baby in a month by impregnating 9 women. It's a vivid illustration of the fact that some processes inherently take time and cannot be accelerated, no matter how much we might wish otherwise. This principle applies perfectly to financial growth and investing. The idea of gradually accumulating wealth for long-term goals, such as your children's education or your retirement, is central to Buffett's philosophy. Let me share this story. There was a young man named Leo who dreamed of becoming rich and successful. He worked hard at his job, but he never seemed to make enough money to live comfortably. He always wondered what the secret formula for achieving financial freedom was. One day, he decided to attend a seminar by a famous billionaire named Max, who claimed to have the answer to his question. Leo paid a hefty fee to enter the hall, hoping to learn something valuable from Max. Max appeared on the stage and greeted the audience with a smile. He said, "Thank you all for coming today. I'm here to share with you the secret formula for achieving financial freedom. It's very simple, and anyone can do it. Are you ready to hear it?" The crowd cheered and nodded eagerly. Leo leaned forward in his seat, holding his breath. Max continued, "The secret formula for achieving financial freedom is to sell seminars like this one." The audience gasped and booed. Leo felt cheated and angry. He realized that Max was a fraud who made his fortune by exploiting people's hopes and dreams. He wished he had never wasted his time and money on this scam. He left the hall feeling disappointed and foolish. He vowed to never fall for such tricks again. He decided to focus on his own skills and talents and to pursue his passions and goals. He realized that there was no easy or quick way to achieve financial freedom, but only hard work, dedication, and perseverance. He learned a valuable lesson that day. The only secret formula for achieving financial freedom is to create value for yourself and others, and to never stop learning and growing. Remember, achieving financial freedom is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires a mindset that values the future as much as the present, and it's about making decisions today that will stand the test of time. By thinking in terms of decades and embracing the virtues of discipline and patience, you're not just planning for financial success, you're ensuring it. This forward-looking approach is a crucial piece of the secret formula that leads to lasting financial independence. Finally, the last secret formula for achieving financial freedom is the ability to make tough decisions. This part of the formula is vividly illustrated by a pivotal moment in the history of Berkshire Hathaway. Initially, the company was deeply rooted in the textile mill industry. Despite Warren Buffett's efforts to support this sector, there came a time in 1985 when he had to face the music. The mills were no longer profitable. Making the hard call to sell them off wasn't easy, but it was a decisive move that paved the way for future success. But it's not just about big, life-altering decisions. The journey to financial freedom is also about the smaller, daily choices we make. One effective strategy Buffett advocates for is planning every night before you go to sleep. Jot down a list of the most important tasks for the following day, tasks that will inch you closer to your financial goals. This nightly ritual is about more than just organization. It's about setting a clear direction for your future. Each evening, take a moment to reflect on your day. What did you accomplish? Where could you improve? Adjust your course as needed, then write down your tasks for the next day. This process turns your goals into tangible steps, providing you with a roadmap to follow each morning. It's a simple yet powerful practice that can lead to indestructible success. Incorporating the practice of making tough decisions and meticulous planning into your life is crucial to unlocking the secret formula for achieving financial freedom. It teaches that success isn't just about what you do in the moment, but how you prepare for the future. It's about being brave enough to make hard choices and disciplined enough to plan diligently. You can enjoy any audiobook for free by clicking on the link below the video. This video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute investment advice. It is important to conduct thorough research and consult with financial professionals before making any investment decisions. The value of investments can fluctuate, and past performance is not indicative of future results. Always assess your risk tolerance and investment goals before allocating your capital. Now, if you want to know about the truth, no one tells you about money, I recommend you watch this video next. Thank you for joining us today. We hope you found this video informative and exciting. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more wealth-building content. Until next time, happy investing, and may your financial journey be prosperous.